these are really good talks that I think people are going to resort back to. Hopefully, you guys resort back to it when the time is right. Um, I'd like to leave. It's my MO to just leave everybody alone so y'all can do what it is y'all want to do as young men. Um, that you guys are still growing and figuring things out, figuring your life out. But you guys know that grandma's dying. Grandma's dying. There's a lot of stuff going on in the family. Uh, there is the two split, you know, one side wants to go with a different school of Buddhism, and I belong to the school of the elders, which is another school of Buddhism. And my goal is to be here to bring your mom to peace, bring everyone's mom to peace. And I figure, I've been here uh, 3 times, two, 3 times, and the only person I see often is is Dylan. And Vincent sometimes grabs something in the fridge and runs away. And Austin, you're in your room too. Austin is the rarest that I get to see. It's like a miracle to see now Austin here. Um, Today's talk is about living a life where we don't have regrets. And this talk comes from my mom died last week, so her funeral is coming up this Sunday. I left everything to be here with all of you. And even in a monk's life, so I never got along with my mom. Um, we every 6 months we have a cold war. We have an active war and we have a cold war. That means we would argue and fall out, and then there's a silence. And sometimes that silence stretches a year, where I don't speak to her. She goes to her place, and I go to my place, and I'm just trying to zen out and trying to figure out like what just happened. So not everyone have a perfect family, and when children go and close their door and they don't, there's not a lot of interaction. Like, hey mom, how you doing? Hey mom, I love you, I miss you. It tells me that there's a history behind a family, in any family. So Ajahn have 19 years of social work experience. So thousands of families in my life, getting to watch how people fight, why people fight, and then the regret that comes afterwards. It's also not my job to take sides. I don't take your mom's side, or I don't take anyone's sides. There's responsibility on both sides of the table. I mean, somebody's wrong over here, and somebody's also wrong over here. Someone said something they shouldn't have said, and someone the other side is like, "What?" School don't teach you how to deal with emotions. School don't teach you how to deal with anger. School don't teach you a lot of things. Even to me, even to Suko, Chitu, even to your mom. And then we live life day after day, going to work, home, shower, eat, sleep, home, work, school, shower, eat, sleep. It repeats itself. And the next thing you know, years have gone by, and no one's getting any younger. You know, I obviously didn't get any younger. I'm 36. So when my mom died, I looked back and I go, all the all the fights. Why did we have all those fights? I actually sat there and looked at her on her dying bed, and I said, "Why did you fight with me? Why did you fight with me while I'm in monk robes? You fought with a monk. You totally forgot that I'm a monk." Sometimes you probably did. And I had to come to terms in a matter of 48 hours what I did right, what I did wrong, what she did right, and what she did wrong, for me to be at peace and not to cry my eyes out and to live in a world of hurt. It's that hurt that I don't want you guys to go through, because that hurt can lead you to drugs, self-destructive behavior, and even suicide that I've seen in my life. So as grandma is passing, is an alarm to wake everyone up that, who's next on the list of passing. People don't think about these things. Like, grandma's passing because due to high blood pressure, led to stroke. Who else got medical problems in the family? I want you guys to think about who has that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. That's, you guys know. And if you don't know, start digging around for medication, because that will tell you who is going to be the next time bomb. Right? My mom was a ticking time bomb. Right? And um, and to forgive and ask for forgiveness. I think all of us have an ego. I have an ego. All of us have an ego. Uh, but it's very destructive having an ego. feeling the need to be right rather than be happy? Would you rather have a family that is right, or would you have a family that is happy? And how to start repairing things that were damaged before I came along. This is the one thing that I want for all of you is to be happy, to be real, authentic and genuine, and not to be fake or to fake it during weddings or birthdays or whatever. Nothing worse than a fake family. Nothing worse than a family that pretend like nothing is wrong when in fact there is something wrong. When I'm with grandma today, I told grandma, I'm like, I'm just a monk, and this is my job, and my job is to lead you to forgive quickly. And I pled with her. You know, there's many monks that says, forgive now, quickly, do it. I'm the monk that says, please, I'm begging you. And by through the tone of my voice, I begged grandmother. I said, for anything that your children has done, including your mom, okay, including your other aunts. So she got 6 kids, and I says, whatever the 6 kids have ever done to you in this moment right now, because they were ignorant, they didn't know any better, they couldn't do any better. I need for you to let go for the sake of your peace and for the sake of everyone else's peace. I pled for 2 days. Today, for the first time, all of us got to witness her smiling with Mike. I got that on video. It was one of the most beautiful, genuine smile, and it is the only evidence I have um, to suggest that to suggest to your mom that I think grandma has let go of a lot of things. Because I don't know what I don't know. I mean, what are the things you holding in your heart? You have to ask. How much have you let go? I don't know. I'm not Buddha. But it's good to have this conversation now while I'm here. You know, I have to now take care of my father who's 75. There's really not that a lot of monks that can speak English and that can match your level of understanding. Now, before I became a monk, I was a renegade. I was a bad kid, arrested multiple times, right? Headache. Police come to the house every night, like, St. Pete Police, how are you? Is this your son? Get your son. You know, I was just like Vincent. I was just like each and every single one of you. It's not a game that I haven't played. It's not a girl that I haven't been with. I've been with black, white, Puerto Rican. Okay. Ajahn has lived. That's what makes me such a qualifying teacher to inspire millions. You know, 1.3 million on TikTok. Because I've lived. I didn't read a bunch of books and then, you know, put on orange robes and then, oh, let's teach life to people when I haven't gone through life myself. So I hope that, you know, so to see, it's just a very general teaching today, very general projection, a general understanding, mutual understanding, that hopefully this will lead back to Vincent. Hopefully Vincent will watch my videos. Again, your mom is you approaching 60 soon?
No, 55.
55. Approaching 60 soon. Only 6 years away from 60. You know, and usually in Vietnam culture, when they reach 60, everyone got to really pay attention to their low back and knees. Usually 60-year-olds, lưng, chân, right? Cổ, lưng, chân. My mom started showing signs of that. And even don't ever think that because she moved quick or anyone that moved quick, that they're not a ticking time bomb. Any, the most dangerous thing you do in a day is drive a car. So anyone can hit a car and kill someone. That's it. That was the last time you seen them. Right? Did you ask for forgiveness? Did you forgive before they died? Right? These are tough things to think about, and not a lot of people think about these things until it happens, and they're in a world of hurt. And by then, it's too late for me to do anything, and that hurt can last for 10 years. My mother's hurt 10 years because my mom fought with my mom, with her mom, which is my grandmother. And at the moment of death in 2015, my mom didn't get to say goodbye or sorry. I think your mom, this is what I think of your mom. I think that your mom is such a phenomenal mother. I think my mom is a phenomenal mother. I think Vietnamese moms are phenomenal mothers because they cook, they leave food here for you guys to eat and think of you. And it makes me very emotional in the morning because I don't get that anymore. And one day you're gonna have to fend for yourself. You have to cook for yourself. You have to cook for Daisy. You have to cook for your girlfriend, whatever the case may be. And no matter how tough we are, you know, Ajahn was a former head of security, 4 stars, chief of security. And my mom would call me and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Mom, I have a gun on me. I also have 30 more bullets on my left side. You worry about me. I don't want you all to ever have to go through that hurt. I want you guys to start repairing. More meaningful relationships is what makes us human. Towards the end, it's not about how tough you are. Towards the end, it's not about how gangster we were. Towards the end, it's not a lot about things. Towards the end, you will see that family above all. Who watched Too Fast, Too Furious? Mi Familia. Ah, you see that? The movies let us know what is most important. The movies got a message for us. The movie weren't about cars. The movie weren't about girls. The movie weren't about big booty Judy, baddies in there. The movie was about family, being together, cohesion, social life, emotional life, spiritual life. So you know, as I leave tomorrow, things move very quick for y'all. I mean, things may look same every day, same. You eat same, sleep same, everything same. You walk out same street, same neighbors. You know, things are gonna move very fast for you guys, and I just hope that you guys just remember these words and start thinking more deeply into the sons that you are. You know, I know that your parents are divorced. I know that there's just a lot of BS in the family. It's too much. I came to California 3 times already on families that tell me that. It's too much. So my job is to try to use words to help people think and change their way of thinking, change their way of feeling for each other. You know, and sometimes really hard to forgive people in the family because they're so stuck in their own damn ways. That's what I think people really want to say. Like, you really stuck in your damn ways. But if you can do it, you'll be one of the greatest sons the world has ever seen. Because there's some mommies out there really difficult to forgive. Any mommies. Puerto Rican mommies, Vietnamese mommies, Laos mommies, Cambodian mommies. And so I hope that, you know, out of the 2 out of the 3 sons that I can inspire for you all to come back and whether this applies or not. I'm not saying that you guys are back. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying we got death looming. Death is coming. Death is coming to everybody. Kitchen got a lot of knives here. Y'all should go grab a knife and put it right up to your throat one day. And this is what death is to everybody. And people don't walk around thinking about death. But my robes, this color means death. Any monk colors mean death. It literally is like a knife to my throat. And any second, anyone can just push this a little further and I die. Look, young whack. Karma can take me anytime. Karma can take you all anytime. Take your brothers away anytime. Like that. When your merits run out, you die. Don't go through belief that everyone here believes it. So when I have more time with you guys, I hope to bring these teachings to all of you, to let you all know, you know, like what's going on, why we have Buddha statue, why they brought a monk to the house, what is Buddhism all about? And Buddhism is all about living a chill life. Let go of things not meant for you. Getting something is suffering. Getting something you don't want is suffering. Getting what you don't want is also suffering, like a flat tire. You get a flat tire, it's suffering. You're gonna be mad as hell. And, you know, you want something so bad you can't get it. Buddha taught that. So I think your mom is phenomenal. I think that she's trying the best that she can. I think after her divorce, she became a nun, and it changed her life. I think if Koto not here, I think life would be worse for your mom. I think mom would not be in a good place. Your dad is very respectful to me. Very respectful. That guy back there, very respectful to me. You see the deep faith and conviction in holy men. And I hope you guys live that Buddhist life, or at least live it until she passes, and you can choose your own independent path and try to be the good sons that you can. Try to make it work as much as you can. Anyone have any questions so far? Okay, it's a lot to process. Um, I think you guys are very smart and intelligent. It's difficult to have three siblings that is smart and intelligent. I find all three siblings smart and intelligent. I'm working with a family now that we got a little sister that's 30, but her mind like 10 years old, and everybody else has to take care of her. She can't take care of herself. So, in conclusion of today's talk, think about what is most important in this family. It's your family, nobody else's. You run this house the way you want to. If each individual change, and all you brothers come together and say, look, this monk came, this is what he told us. You weren't here, so he left a recording for Vincent to hear. And we come together as brothers and sons to take care of the bills, to help mommy as much as possible, to listen to her, to not be defiant, to forgive her. If two of you forgive, then the other one will forgive. If one of you listen, the other one will follow along. You lead by example. When you get married, your wife is going to look at you, lead by example. The man is leader in the family. Leader as a man, leader as a son. The woman respects you more because you love your mother. The woman will always look at how you treat your mother because that's how you're going to treat her. You treat her like shit, she know that you're going to treat your mom like shit. You treat your mom like shit, you treat the woman like shit. Everybody knows that. I'm keeping it real. So I hope that, again, family come together. I'm a real monk. I mean, I got 37,000 watching me on my YouTube. No monk ever talked like this because I'm real. I don't care if they like me or not. If I can save one family, I've done my job. 10 years as a monk, I've saved hundreds and thousands of families. So I hope that, I really appreciate you all having me. I appreciate Dylan trying to make me more bold. Um, I really didn't get a chance to know Austin. I know that you guys work very, very hard for your money. And you guys got a lot of goals and ambition. And I love to see you all grow. But by then I'll be 50. By the time you guys have wife and children, I'll be 50. Still gonna be hot tone, tone. I'm gonna have a cane. But while I'm young, I wanted to use my energy, um, and in the most trying times of my own life, with what I had going on with my mother, that I had to ask for forgiveness in the presence of my teacher. And the first thing, that's what he did. He said, "She's still alive. Put your hands together." You know, for anything that I did wrong, that I now ask for forgiveness. And my teacher gave instructions for my mom that this is now your chance to give that forgiveness now before you leave. Ain't nothing good when they leave with anger or attachment, unsaid things. So I appreciate you all. I gotta take your mom to work. I take Kotu back to Sacramento, being a super monk. See, monks serve people. We don't think about ourselves. I don't think about me. I think about all of you. I'm always gonna be here for this family. So when I leave and you have questions down the road, just call John and be like, hey John, hey, how you doing? And I met this new girl, I need some advice. Me and my mom going at it right now. I need some advice. Reach out for advice. Viet people, they don't ask for advice. We were brought up so strong and, hold it together. Don't let nobody know our business, new dream. People out there, new dream. Đừng nói cho ai biết. Okay? But now you have me, So come to me more often. Ask more often. So you can grow up more healthy. Strong and healthy. Strong mind, healthy body, strong mind. Don't neglect the spiritual part of your life.
Not easy to meet.
Thank you so much for blessing this talk to my children.
Mm.
It means a lot.
So you all put your hands together. I give you a blessing because I gotta take them, and then I gotta go home and sleep. And by the time I wake up, I'm gonna be very exhausted. But back to Florida to do the funeral. So this is my blessing for this entire family. May we reflect on today's teaching from the one and only historical Gautama Buddha. May we reflect on what it's like to be a mother. May we reflect what it's like to be a son. May we reflect what it's like to be a part of this family, the Winds family. How blessed we are to have come to have 2 eyes, ears, nose, the ability to walk, talk, and understand a monk, the ability to make money, the ability to love, the capacity to love, the capacity and the will to forgive. May all of you know what it's like to forgive each other. May all of you look at grandmother and look how she forgave. Today she forgave. May all of you live in peace and harmony in accordance to the Buddhist way. Buddhism is the most effective and comprehensive educational system the world has ever seen. How proud to be Buddhist. May all of you realize the light of your own true nature. May all of you be healed from your wounds and be a source of healing for your family and your loved ones. Yatha varivaha pura paripurenti sakaram evam mewa ito dinang petanang upakapati ichitang patitang tumhang kipameva samechatu sape purentu sankapachando panyaraso yatha manicho tiraso yatha sabiti yua viwan chantu sa paruagua vina satumate Fawantuantarayo suki di hayuko bawa abiwadana sile Sanicang wata bacani no chataro tamawadandia yuan no Sokang palang bhavatu sapamanggalang rakantu sapati Vata sapabuddha dhamma sangha nufa vena sarasoti Pawantu te. May all of you have good health. May all of you have good health so that it buys you time to do what you want to do in this world. Life is short. May you reflect on the shortness. The Buddha says the problem is we think we have time. Every time you look at your clock, know that it is ticking. Know that everyone is a ticking time bomb. Anyone at this table can die at any moment. May you all be grateful for the mother that you have. May you all give her loving support and gratitude, whether you write it, whether you text it, whether you express it in some way. If you don't want to say it directly, slip a note underneath her room, put a note on the refrigerator, for that way you will never regret. Restrain your ego, restrain who you are, restrain for the sake of peace. And that's what the Buddha would want you to do. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
I'm so blessed.
Thank you all for listening and giving me your time. Huh? You all can go back to doing what you were doing. You're very busy.
At work.
What time?
3 a.m.
Okay.